What if I told you that what looked like a routine press event just might have pulled back the curtain on one of K-drama's most secretive real-life romances? Stick with me until the end, because what started off as a standard media gathering may have just delivered the most understated reveal in K-celebrity dating history. And right in the middle of it all, Yoo Yeon-seok and Chae Soo-bin, along with a little unintentional help from Ahn Hyo-seop and Nana. It all happened during the press conference for the highly anticipated film Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Cameras were rolling. The crowd was focused on the cast. And everything seemed to be unfolding as expected until one seemingly ordinary request shifted the mood. Nana hadn't joined the stage yet, so the host asked Ahn Hyo-seop if he'd be willing to go fetch her. Ever the gentleman, Hyo-seop quietly stepped off stage and soon returned with Nana. She walked out confidently, while he followed a step behind, courteous, composed. It was clean and professional, the kind of interaction you'd expect from co-workers who respect each other. But here's where fans couldn't help but draw comparisons, because this scene instantly brought back memories of another press event, one featuring Yoo Yeon-seok and Chae Soo-bin. Except this time, no one had to ask. The moment it became apparent that Soo-bin hadn't made her entrance yet, Yoo was already on the move. Without hesitation, without fanfare, he appeared at her side like a scene out of a drama, quiet and intentional. And the way Soo-bin responded, it wasn't overt, but it was telling. The woman known for her poise and professionalism suddenly looked softer. Her posture leaned ever so slightly into his. There was a comfort there, a familiarity. Like she wasn't just walking with a colleague, she was walking with someone who mattered. Sure, you could chalk it up to a thoughtful gesture. But when it's these two who've been seen in similar settings, sharing eerily timed social media posts, and whose chemistry seems to flicker just a little brighter when they're in the same frame, how can fans not start connecting the dots? K-pop and K-drama enthusiasts live for these unspoken moments. The little glances and shifts in body language that hint at something deeper. And there was one moment in particular that really struck a chord. As Soo-bin stepped forward in heels, she's no stranger to ease. She subtly leaned into Yeon-seok, not because she was struggling, but because it felt like second nature. Like she wasn't asking for help, but trusted he'd be there if she needed it. That's not just courtesy. That's emotional instinct. That's the kind of trust that doesn't need to be spoken aloud. In a way, Hyo-seop and Nana gave us a perfect baseline. Their interaction was smooth, respectful, and completely ordinary, and that contrast only made the difference with Yeon-seok and Soo-bin more obvious. What we saw between them wasn't staged. It wasn't loud or dramatic. It was subtle, natural, intimate. The kind of exchange that suggests something far more meaningful than friendship. So are Yoo Yeon-seok and Chae Soo-bin secretly dating? Are they carefully building a romance away from the cameras, tucked behind professional smiles and public appearances? Only they know for sure. But one thing is certain: whatever's happening between them, it has fans completely captivated. And if this truly is a love story in the making, we'll be right here, watching every beautifully unscripted chapter unfold. If this story had you hooked, don't forget to tap that like button, drop your thoughts or theories in the comments, and hit subscribe so you never miss another moment. Because in the world of K-entertainment, the real love stories don't always play out on screen, they bloom right in front of us, hidden in the quietest moments.